Thank you very much to Senator Glenn and Congressman Traficant. I want to thank them for helping to get this great football team here, and I've enjoyed my visit with Coach Tressel. I told him that I watched 2 out of the last 3 games this football team won. Just me alone up there in the kitchen and ESPN, and I liked what I saw. It's a special honor for the coach, obviously, to have won the Ohio Coach of the Year award for the 4th time and to break the record of his late father in so doing. Congressman Traficant was telling me about the coach's loyalty to Youngstown State and to the community on the way in, and we don't have enough of that in this country anymore. People that are really tied to their communities, loyal to them, and sticking with them over the long run, and I honor that, and I respect it very much. I also want to thank someone who's in this audience, Patrice Cooper, whom I met over New Year's. There she is, who told me I ought to have the Youngstown State football team here. And you remember that? I met her on the beach at New Year's. And we had a detailed conversation about the Alcorn State game. You remember? It was great. And she said we ought to have the team here, and I said that we would do it. So thank you very much. The Cleveland Plain Dealer said that the Penguins are, and I quote, to college football what the Browns once were to the NFL, the Yankees once were to Major League Baseball, and the Celtics once were to the NBA. I couldn't say it any better. It's an honor for us to have all these young men and their coaches and their family members and their supporters and community leaders here from a very special community in the United States. I congratulate them on their success, and I want to ask the coach now to come up and say a few words. Thank you very much.
Mr. President, Senator Glenn, Congressman Traficant, it gives me a great deal of pride and pleasure to bring this group of young people to our nation's capital and represent a community that is special and a group of people who work with them that are extra special people. Mr. President, this is a group that has accomplished a lot, I think because of their tremendous work ethic and belief in one another, but maybe most especially their love for one another. And it's a tremendous day for Youngstown, Ohio, a tremendous day for all of us, really a tremendous day for intercollegiate athletics that we can have this special day here in Washington, D.C., and we thank you so very much. I'd like to bring forth 2 of our leaders who would like to make special presentations. First, one of our captains from the defensive side of our football family that in my mind was the finest defense in the country, to make a special presentation from Tampa, Florida, Captain Lester Weaver. Lester?
Mr. President, it's my privilege to speak on behalf of the City of Youngstown, Youngstown State University, and our football team and coaching staff to honor you with this jersey with the number 1 on it. Also has your name on the back.
You've been running that at
the time. The number 1 symbolizes not only you being the number 1 man in our country, but also us being the number 1 team in Division I AA football.
Good for you.
And not to leave your family out, we left 3 nice sweatsuits with the security at the front gate for the First Lady and your daughter Chelsea as well.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you for having
me. Mr. President, we have one other presentation. It's from our offensive side of things. Now, the guys know that I hate to leave the special teams out, but they told us only 2. So we'll have to have Chris Samarone represent both our offense and our defensive side. And Chris Samarone happens to be a native of Youngstown, Ohio, played at Youngstown Cheney High School and is an All-American offensive center. He's the proud son of the president of our city council as well, and just an outstanding young man. To make a presentation, Chris Samarone.
Again, Mr. President, on behalf of the football team, and the community of Youngstown, we'd like to give you this autographed football signed by all the team members. And again, we'd like to thank you. As being from Youngstown and living there all my life, I got to say this is the greatest honor we've ever had in Youngstown.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. I will treasure both the jersey and especially this wonderful football and the outfits that you left for my family. You know, when I once went to Youngstown with Jim Trafficant, and we had this rally in a parking lot, and we stopped a wedding as a result of it. We saw these people. You remember that? So Trafficant got the whole wedding party up on the stage at the rally, and we kissed the bride, and we wished the groom well. And I knew then that Youngstown was a very special place, and I've seen it again today. Thank you, Coach, and thank you, all of you young men. I'm very proud of you. Thank you. Can we take some pictures?
John? Eyes right here, everybody. Great.
Everyone up. Everyone up to
Right here, very good, thank you. Good.
Thank you. Guys, back.
Front row is all of our seniors, which have played 4 straight championship games and played 60 games in 4 years. Phenomenal record. And front row. Special group.
I told you when I was watching those games like that, I was just stunned by how much balance on offense and defense. It was amazing. That's what we talked about. So we had McNair up there on one leg doing that football. But you had such incredible balance. I never saw anything like it. Real physical. It was just great. Well, that's good.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you so much.